I gotta go, where I get it, where I go. Where I gotta go, where I get it, where I go. Where I gotta go, where I get it, where I go. Where I gotta go, where I get it, where I go.
Biz Big Lettuce, and you've got excellent taste. Hey there, folks. Welcome to this week's episode. I keep getting ahead of myself. I know I told you last week we got a special series starting with a friend, but that had a little bump in the schedule. But don't worry, that's still coming. I got to quit telling y'all what we got coming next week before I got it actually wrapped up. That's on me. Hands up, that's on me. But we're still doing something a little funky this week regardless before we get into this little thing I got going on with one of my friends that I will keep teasing until you end up getting. I decided that today, even though we're well past Halloween, we should talk about ghosts, right? Now, I'm not talking no paranormal activity. I'm not talking haunted houses. I'm not talking the girl that won't text you back. That's not the kind of ghosting I'm talking about today. We're going to talk about ghost kitchens. And if you're not familiar with the concept of a ghost kitchen, maybe you are and you just don't know it. So in the last couple years, the concept of the ghost kitchen has really taken off. Obviously, more people home. Food delivery's been picking up, and you know what I mean? So there's been demand in the market for more places to deliver to people, and for places that usually didn't deliver to kind of, you know, work their way into getting into more houses than they were. Also, maybe like a chance for a brand to freak themselves in a little different light. Regardless of the scenario, there's a lot of ghost kitchens popping up. Now, what makes a ghost kitchen? Usually, all it has to do is not actually have a physical location for you to come yourself, pick up your food, or eat at, all that stuff. It only delivery. So delivery only option, and 99% of the time, at least until recently, they have been inside established restaurants using like, you know, a restaurant alias to serve up something else, whether it's a whole different menu, a limited menu, and try and pitch themselves to something different. But usually they are delivery-only places inside already established restaurants. The concept was first brought to my attention by my boy Colby. Shout out Colby, I see you. Back, I don't know, we're nearing 2 years now for when we first noticed this, but he had noticed a new pizza and wings place called Pasquale's, only to do a little detective work, and we found out that it's actually Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese doing Pasquale's Pizza and Wings, so I don't know, they're trying to get a whole new demographic. I get it. Not everybody wants to jump in and get that Chuck E. Cheese pizza, get yourself all germy with all those kids around, fight for arcade games. Sometimes you just want that rubbery pie delivered right to your house. And despite Chuck E. Cheese having like all their cheese sold in like Walmart and stuff, so you can actually make it at home, they decided to go as Pasquale's and pretend it was fancy. So Pasquale's opened out of Chuck E. Cheese kitchens. There was quite a few other ones after that, of course. Almost all the major like fast casual chain restaurants have like a chicken wing or a chicken tender sub restaurant. There's Wing Department at Red Robin, Tender Street, that's at Outback, and at Carrabba's. Chili's has It's Just Wings. So that's like that's one of the things they was pushing. You know what I mean? Like places that serve wings just pitching nothing but wings, and that's what happens. But then we had some other funky things too. Denny's has one just called The Meltdown. I believe that's all just sandwiches. Walmart actually just got into the game, and they actually are opening up ghost kitchen spaces that's going to be in partnership with like 25 restaurants, so it's like a hub, almost like a virtual food court. I don't want to get into that. That seems weird. But yeah, and the one last feature and what brings us here today, I say all that to say this, what brings us here today is the celebrity endorsement kitchens, which I'm not sure if you're aware of, but earlier this year, Guy Fieri did kitchen pop-ups across the country, and everybody's wondering how these Guy Fieri restaurants just opened up. Well, Ghost Kitchen, obviously, we were in on it, we knew what the deal was. So they were operating out of Buca di Beppo earlier this year. So instead of getting your family style Italian, they had, you know, donkey sauce and jalapenos and stuff. That one just didn't make sense to me. I didn't get it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I get the places that serve wings, serving wings. That makes sense to me. I did not understand why Guy Fieri did not pick TGI Fridays. Fridays is perfect. That's Guy Fieri in a nutshell. But, you know, he picked Buca di Beppo, or his partners did whatever. I didn't get to try it. I had friends that tried it. They said it was terrible. You know, the wait was forever because everybody's trying to try it. Wasn't even worth the money, and it was pretty expensive. And, you know what I mean? I get it. I understand. I drive DoorDash. I don't know if y'all know that about me, but I drive DoorDash, so I can understand when there's one of these popular pop-up locations that they just take forever. Your dasher's sitting there just waiting to get your order. They're mad because this is time's money. You know, time's ticking away. I'm trying to go get my next tip. I'm trying to get you your food you eat and give me my tip and get me on the road instead of sitting in, you know, Buca de Beppo waiting for my Guy Fieri donkey burger and shit. But you know what I mean? So I get it. I understand. But it's also giving me kind of an in to know where all the ghost kitchens are around here since, you know, I got to go pick up something at Tender Street, but I'm pulling up to Carrabba's. Like, all right, you know, whatever. It is what it is. But anyway, I noticed a couple weeks ago that I had a delivery for a place called Tyga Bites, and it was spelled the same as the popular Young Money rapper Tyga, who, you know, Rack City bitch, Rack City bitch, you know, Kylie Jenner's ex-boyfriend. You know the dude. You know him. And I'm just wondering, you know, why is this restaurant got Tyga's name? I'm surprised he didn't try and sue him. Well, it turns out I'm an idiot. I didn't realize Tyga had his own chicken bite place for like a year. So Tyga Bites is operating out of... I'm not going to tell you where. It's actually, it's not, I don't think it's a chain. It's a local location, operating out of there. They don't do pickup, real ghost kitchen. And that place also has literally the worst wait time ever. If you're a dasher, you're going to be sitting there for a half hour just to grab something for somebody. Terrible. And I watched the wait happen today for me. But anyway, so Tyga's got some chicken nuggets now, I guess. So what the hell? I'm going to eat some Tyga chicken nuggets today. They're supposedly baked. So, you know what I mean? Not fried, so a little bit healthier. So that's oven rack city, bitch. You know what I mean? They had a couple options. They had lemon pepper, they had black garlic, and a peri-peri. They dusted with one of those. I went with black garlic. Come on, you know me. And then they had a bunch of sauces to choose from. Some were, you know, your favorite wing sauce flavors, some Wingstop classics. I had to mix it up. I went with Caribbean, and I went with tamarind chipotle, because both those sound absolutely delicious. So, take a peep over this chicken. You can see it. You see it right there. And, yeah, let's see. Why don't we get into it, shall we? Honestly, it looks pretty good. The black garlic dusting looks pretty tasty. I'm not gonna lie. They clearly burnt the chicken. Like, it's clearly burnt. There's a bunch of burnt spots. I'm fine with that. I can eat some crispy chicken. I can deal, especially to entertain you lovely people. But yeah, the black dusting from the black garlic on there looked pretty good. So, I'm gonna have to give these sauces a little, you know, little. Oh man, that Caribbean is pretty perfect. That's pretty perfect. That's pretty perfect. Yeah, I'm all about this Caribbean. That's phenomenal. I can't wait to crack into this. But the one I'm really curious about here is tamarind chipotle. Yeah, okay. Alright, Tyga, you got some good sauces. But obviously, the real argument here, we're gonna have to get into this chicken. So let's do one at a time. I think I'm gonna do the tamarind chipotle first, get a little bit of that smokiness from the chipotle, and then we're gonna even it out with a little bit of that sweet from the Caribbean. So I mean, alright. You know, it really ain't nothing special. I gotta get a little piece of this naked though. Taste this garlic by itself. Okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. They're chicken tenders. It's not bad. They're chicken tenders. They're crunchy. Yeah, I mean, they're not terrible. The dusting really makes it so you really gotta get these dusted. Let me give a whirl on this Caribbean here real quick. Before we It's not the best. I mean, this is not bad, but it's not the best. Honestly, the chicken's pretty good. It's crispy. You don't get any grease taste because it is, you know, baked. But all that makes me think is like I could air fry some chicken tenders and then just throw them in this dusted and it tastes good. But the sauces? Bro. Both these are outstanding. I might mix them. Might freak around a little bit, get a little nasty here, mix these up. Honestly, truthfully, the chicken I can take or leave. The dusting's good, tastes good, but it really just tastes like some oven baked, you know, frozen Tyson tenders you get at the store. So the dusting works for me. Chicken's it's crunchy, it's good. You know, it's nothing to write home about, Tyga, sorry. But you know, as a delivery vehicle for that sauce, I gotta hand it to you, pal. I gotta hand it to you. So I like these sauces a lot. Will I try this again? I don't know. They had a couple other sauces I wanted to run through, so maybe I will. Not sure. What I will do though is if I'm ever ordering from this location where this Ghost Kitchen is, I'm gonna just beg and plead that they just give me sides of these sauces with you know, whatever I end up getting, because that's really the star of this dish. Tyga, I'm sorry you're not the star, bro. I don't know what to tell you. But your chicken, that charted, but you got a hit record with these sauces. Number one, I know you got Rack City, I know you got taste, but I got excellent taste. And if you do, give Tyga a whirl too. Hell, you might like it. Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. You know where we're gonna be next week. Like, subscribe, share this, show all your friends, get them on it. Order you some Tyga Bites. Make sure you get the tamarind chipotle sauce in the Caribbean. Try it out, see if they do a better job, and don't burn your chicken and give you a little bit more dusting. Maybe you'll have a better experience than I did, but wasn't bad. Regardless, we're gonna see you next week. Appreciate you tuning in as always, because you've got excellent taste. See you next time, guys.
Taco-tastic.